Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. So I was out of town this past weekend and I stopped by a garage sale near Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, and it turns out it was Saturday, and it was the last day for these folks to have this garage sale, and they were kind of half pricing everything. So they had this thing sitting there, and I, not that I need one of these or even wanted one of these, but I asked them what the story was. And the woman told me that it belonged to her mother and they just put a lot of money into it. They put new batteries into it and so forth. The issue with it was the controller wasn't functioning properly. There was a broken wire up there and so forth. So I asked, how much do you want for it? Once again, I really didn't have too much need for it. The price really had to be attractive. And she responded, $50. I said, oh, 50 minus the, you're having a half off sale. Is it 50 minus 50%, which makes it 25? So she walked away and conferred with a few people and came back and said, okay, we'll take 30 for it. I said, okay, and you say the batteries are good. And, this was a nice neighborhood, decent folks floating around, so I wasn't about to take it all apart to take a look at the batteries. And she says, yeah, they were just replaced. They cost us a fortune, and we're kind of perturbed that, we got this thing supposedly fixed and it was worse after we got it back. I said, okay. I said, what are you using? Oh, we got a new one. I guess if money's tight, there are government programs for such things. So they got a new one, and here they are selling the old one. I said, all right, I'll take it for $30. I'm sure I'll be able to make use of the batteries and the seat. And if worse comes to worse, I'll fix it and, have something to play with, when the kids come by and all that. There are two of them. Maybe we can play bumper cars, be pretty cool playing bumper cars on a pair of these things. So, I'm like, we're cool. I pick it up and, roll it down and put it on the truck and so forth. And given that it was kind of Mickey Moused, this cord is shorter than it should be, and it looks like it's a direct wire up instead of a connector and so forth. I'm looking at all that and said, I don't want to plug it in, but let me take the batteries out. I'll bring them inside and I'll put them on my, charger, particularly the one that you can set kind of battery and all that kind of stuff. So I checked across here with my voltmeter, and I came up at 2 volts, which concerned me. Then I see this tape, which, by the way, I think George Washington used it during some of his battles. This tape is like 100 years old, so that was scary. I looked at the second battery, and I believe what that says is bad, 7.2 volts. So I'm like, maybe the batteries weren't replaced, but they're good. But, you get this sinking feeling like, oh yeah, old Harvey's been had again. So I attempted to charge them, and the charger faulted out right to start with, right? The voltage was too low, and it said, no, we can't play this game. So then I put, your typical 12-volt charger on it that no matter what, it smashes 12 volts into this thing. Let it sit there for a while, took that off, and for both of them, it was still 2-point-something volts. They wouldn't take anything. So not only are they dead, but they're dried out and they're no good. I want to be honest with you guys. It's $30 isn't gonna make me or break me or anything. What really surprised me was that I was this wasn't a flea market or anything. Like, I know where these people live. I don't know, maybe they saw the New York plates and figured I wouldn't be back. I don't know, maybe the shop that, you know, fooled with this thing ripped them off. I don't know, maybe one of their nephews or something swapped out the batteries. But you know what's frustrating, the price was low enough and all, and if they knew the batteries were no good, they should have just said, you know, I'm not sure the condition of the batteries or anything like that, but I kept going back and forth. Brand new batteries? Yeah, brand new batteries. Really? Brand new batteries? You're going to let it go that cheap with brand new batteries? Yeah, brand new batteries. You know, we just want to get rid of it. Brand new batteries. So, you know, frustrating. Maybe if a deal is too good, it really is too good, and one should be suspicious. I just thought if, you know, if I would have unroped things and took it apart in front of them and then said, wait a minute, these batteries aren't brand new, it would have been kind of insulting. You know, it's like you come to my house and I tell you, you know, the car has, you know, new brakes on it, and you go, okay, and right in front of me you pull off the four wheels and look at the brakes, right? You know, you figure if I tell you it's got new brakes that you're probably going to be going through inspection and you're going to figure out if it doesn't have new brakes, and you're going to be able to say, yo, you claim new brakes and I didn't get new brakes. You know, you're a bit of a liar, Harvey. You know, same with these folks. You know, it didn't take much to verify that the batteries were old. I'm just hoping to keep my faith in mankind. I'm going to give them the following excuse that maybe they didn't know for some reason. Maybe somebody fussed around with these. Somebody obviously tested them. So I don't know, maybe they tested them and said, hey, your batteries are good. One of them is 7.2. Maybe with this one, they kind of Mickey Moused with that, and with this battery in it, they got it to move a little bit, and they gave it back to them. Maybe they were ripped off. I don't know. This doesn't only happen to me. To me, I believe, you know, in God and karma and all that kind of stuff. So you should try not to mess that up for yourself, right? Anyhow, I want to thank you all for dropping by to watch and comment and subscribe. I want you all to realize that, you know, even Harvey gets the short end of the stick occasionally. Remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.